Hey YouTube, this is Brick Family bringing you a LEGO City update. We're going to start out today at the Palace Cinema. There's been a whole ton of changes throughout the LEGO City layouts since I did my last update. Almost everything in the city has been changed except for like the park area. So we're going to start out here at the Palace Cinema. This is actually two Palace Cinemas put together. I got the instructions offline. There's another YouTuber that you can actually buy these from, and I will try to get a link in the description. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name, but I will try to get a link in the description below here for you guys. But his work is amazing. I did do a few tweaks to change the Palace Cinema, but I really went with this because I like the that it's not a corner building any longer. I have been fortunate enough to own more than one Palace Cinema, so I still have the corner building. I just added it on there. I don't want to take the set apart because it's just valuable. So I want to keep all the pieces, and again, I had some extra parts left over, so I went ahead and put all those extra pieces in a Ziploc bag. That way, if I ever sell this building, I can just sell it with the extra parts that I didn't use. So, or I can even take it apart and build two individual Palace Cinemas and sell them that way if I choose to. So anyhow, I really love the building. It is a great design. I just added some, I don't know, little features here to the roof. I did add a few parts. There's probably about 25 or 30 parts I had to add out of my own collection. But overall, his instructions are great, and it basically just uses the pieces that come with the sets. But I think it's a very cool building, and it's quite large. It's a base plate and a half. And then down this way, the brick bank, I added a second story to the brick bank there. And we got the pet shop and Assembly Square pet shop and the Grand Emporium. Then we have another brick bank. I just turned this one that way. It's kind of like utilizing a different building. I like the laundromat, so I have more than one brick bank. I also kind of want to do the same thing with the brick bank that I did with the Palace Cinema, just to get it off being a corner building. And then down like this little alleyway here, I just did some rock work with some greenery growing on it. So I thought that was kind of cool because in my city, where I actually live, they have little alleyways, or I don't know what you'd call that little area there. And they have some decorations at the end of the alley with some plant life. So I thought I'd do the same. Looks pretty realistic to me. And we've added some of the smaller, these are some older sets that I had. I just brought them up on the hillside here. And then we have our double Parisian restaurant. And over here I was able to get the cargo plane. I did get it adjusted to where it looks like it's actually flying now and not into the wall. But I even gave it a little bit of lift there. That way it looks like it's accelerating in its curve and going upwards. So I just happy with how that turned out. I think it looks pretty cool. Just trying to get realistic as looking as possible. And then up here on the hillside, this all changed. I even changed my road plates. I'm working on all that. This is all just in progress, of course. And then also, I wanted to pick a superhero. I'm not really into DC or Marvel or anything, but I actually like Batman, so I thought I'd pick Batman to be our superhero. We got Batman and Robin here on the bikes, and I really like the bikes. I think that's a pretty cool set. The pieces that come with that are pretty cool. I like them. And then down here we moved the gas station, which used to be over that way. We moved the gas station to right here. Pretty happy with that location. I think it adds a lot to the city overall. And then down the roadway there we have the diner, and we have some construction going on. And I also added the detective's office. Got the detective's office down here in this area. This is where I had my little repair shop, just pretty much on this table, and I wanted to change it up and bring in, get the modular buildings off the top of the hill and bring them down to where you have a nice overall view of the city. And I think I accomplished that quite well. So I did bring the donut shop back over here. I like it. It's a very cool set. And we have our custom repair shop right here. And again, I wanted some play space, so I have all my cars parked out front here. We got the police helicopter above. And then down here this way we have the Ghostbusters house, Ghostbusters firehouse. I really like how this area of the city is developing. I like the hospital right down here on this corner, because now I can just walk around the whole hospital and give you a good detailed look at the hospital. And we move the police station down here also. And I really like the view, like down the street here between the tall buildings. And we have the toy store in the back corner there. And we have some construction going on. And I also changed up the helicopter a little bit up top here. I really like, I think I'm going to try to get more roadways in between the cities, because I like how this looks. Where you can just kind of go in between the buildings. And we got a little bus stop down here. And this is a scientific hospital, because see, we got our dinosaur there. So we're already about 9 minutes into the video. So I don't think I'm going to be able to give you the whole city update. But I think overall, I think that looks pretty darn good, and I'm very pleased with the progress. I know it's been a long time since I got a video made. But I really like how this is coming out. It takes a lot of time. Thank you guys for watching, and thanks for subscribing. And you can shoot me a message on Messenger on Facebook if you'd like. That would be cool. Don't forget to like and subscribe.